Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon Yellow. Today is a special occasion. Today is the 20th anniversary of Pokémon being released. So, as such, I'm going to be marathoning this game today. Normally I only record like 1 or 2 episodes per day, because that's usually when I'm at my limit, and with talking for an extended period of time, and how did that not faint? But I figured since today's a special day, I'm going to play this for 5, maybe 6 episodes straight. Yes, you heard that right. I am probably insane for doing that, and why did I bite? I meant to body slam. Oh well, I get to make some extra money off of this fight anyway, thanks to Payday. Might as well use Quick Attack to finish this Meowth off. And get some more experience for Future Find! I think this time I'll body slam it, because I want to keep body slamming things. How is it not knocking them out? That's odd. Oh well. And one more just for the road, and it's a Pidgeotto! At a very respectable level, too. Granted, everything has been, not necessarily being one-shot, which I was kind of hoping it would be the case, but okay, Future Find, you can stop missing now. Because, yeah, I really wanted to get some progress done in this video, because, oh my goodness. Seriously, Future Find, why are you missing this much? Seriously! I have missed so many times in a row that I don't even know. Why can I not hit anything? It's not even hitting me with anything, it's just using... Oh, okay, well, right now it's hitting me with something. Finally! Jeez! That took way longer than it needed to. And I didn't even get a level up. Wow, you totally won. 705, okay. Oh, I'm down to my last super potion. I'd better fly back to a town. I think I'll go back to, Lavender, because they have Pokemon Center super potions, I think, and other stuff. So, yeah. Today is February 27th, 2016. At least on the day that I'm recording this. It'll probably be a couple months before this episode even goes up, as is the case with most games ILP. But that's often beyond my control for one reason or another. I think I'll pick up a few more super potions, just so then I can have an even dozen for the road ahead. And it's going to be a bit of a bumpy road, I can already tell. That is not a good sign when I almost use a super potion when I meant to ride the bike. Yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping to get through this area and get to Fuchsia City at the very least. That item is seriously taunting me. I really want to pick up that item because I know what it is. And it's really useful if you want to be able to afford stuff late game and you haven't beaten the league yet. Because it's the only way to earn more money outside of selling off items, even after you've sold off all of your items that you've potentially had up to this point. It's the Payday TM. At least I remember it being that. Okay, time to get off the bike, because I'm done on the bike. Nope. Hello. I always go with bird Pokemon. I always go with staring at this wall. Okay, I think this is the first instance of a bird keeper in the game. I think this might be able to give me enough experience to level up. Oh, there we go, now we're one-shotting things. Okay, maybe not. Oh, Pidgeotto. Let's body slam that thing too. And it's the same level as the Pidgey. Why did he keep his Pidgey up to level 26? That does not make much sense. Then again, he might have caught the Pidgey at level 26 because that's generally the level that everything around here is. I'll keep going. I'll let Future Find get some more experience from the Spearow, which got one-shotted because of Body Slam. Ooh, a Fearow. I think this is the first time that we've seen it so far this game. Oh geez, Mirror Move. That is basically like a counterattack move, where it has to go second in order to work, first off, because after being hit with a move, it can then copy the move that was used against it in order to use that move against the other Pokemon. So had I gone first, it would have been able to use Body Slam back against me. So yeah, that's Mirror Move in a nutshell. Anyway, yeah, this is the first instance that we've seen Fearow in this game. And a PP-up! Lucky find! Although we could have found Fearow a lot earlier than this, because back in Route 9, you could actually find wild Fearow in those patches of grass that were there, but I unfortunately did not find a single one. All I found were a bunch of Nidoran. And that kind of stinks. Wow, this is a long patch of grass. I mean, seriously, look at that. It fills the entire screen on both ends. Let's see what we can find here. Huh. Okay, Pidgey. I don't think I've caught one of those yet. Actually, I know I haven't. I've always either accidentally knocked them out, or just flat out ignored them because I had a Pidgeotto already. I'm gonna catch this thing. There we go, Pidgey was caught. New entry to the Pokédex. One step closer to getting the item finder. Pidgey, the tiny bird Pokemon. Very docile. If attacked, it'll often kick up sand to protect itself rather than fight back. Fight or flight? I guess he decided to take the flight. Okay, let's go for one more. Let's see if we can't find anything else that we don't already have. And the tree is back. Oh well. Those trees always come back after a battle. Oh! And a Bellsprout. Alright. I think I'll catch this thing too. With a simple little bite. Hopefully it doesn't critical. Ooh, that was actually kind of close. Let's throw a Great Ball at this thing, because I know I haven't gotten one of these yet. Wow, that was easy. Okay, new Pokédex entry. Prefers hot and humid places, ensnares tiny insects with its vines and devours them. That's kind of a gruesome way to go. Oh well. What do you think about this, Thundro? Oh man, I like that. So now, 28 out of 30. And the Pokédex, at least the early portions are somewhat filling up. Yeah. I've got 28 Pokemon now, so yeah, that's an improvement. I'm still amazed that I was able to find everything there was in Lavender Tower. I meant to use cut, because that's what Salad's here for. At least, that's why he knows the move, because I don't want to have to keep on switching out between a party member and just a Pokemon with nothing but HM moves, which, honestly, that's a waste of potential. To have a single Pokemon dedicated specifically to HM moves that you don't want to have on your team otherwise. The wind's blowing my way. Maybe that's just me, because oftentimes I try to distribute all the useful HMs among my party members. Like, for instance, later on I'll be teaching Tsunami an HM move, as well as Sumo King. And they're both going to be both good moves and also useful in the field. Going to get Future Find up to level 36 before swapping him out. I guess maybe for Sumo King, because he really needs to level up. He's at the lowest level of the bunch. Although, yeah, I think Sumo King needs to level up. Because, yeah, he's only level 31, only gained 1 level, and I'm not going to use up any of my rare candies on any of my party members until I get to the Pokemon League. Just for a quick boost in levels. And not a single level up from that battle. The wind turned. I'm beat. I guess I'll fly home. Okay. I'll just cut across right through here. There's a guy over there, and a guy over here. Hello there. Would you care to battle me? You needed to use TMs to teach good moves to Pokemon. So yeah, today I'm pretty much marathoning this game in terms of recording stuff. And this is, of course, take 2 on this episode. So if I'm starting to sound a little winded already, that's why. Yeah, it really stinks when I have so many technical issues when recording these games. Seriously, I went on some pretty decent tangents first time around. Ooh, Focus Energy is a move I'm not going to be using! At least not for the long run. I'm not keeping Growl, so I guess I could get rid of... Oh wait, actually, no, that's a bad idea. And I immediately regret it because Focus Energy is broken in this game. How so? Well, let me just put it this way. Focus Energy is supposed to increase the chances of getting a critical hit. In the first few games, it does the opposite. It lowers your critical hit rate almost down to nothing. So instead of getting more critical hits, you're getting less. Yeah, it stinks. And I'm glad it was fixed in later games. And how did I miss with that headbutt? At least his Whirlwind doesn't do anything because it's a trainer battle and headbutt wasn't programmed to do anything in trainer battles. There we go, 2 headbutts. And that's a Bird Keeper. Not good enough. You have some HMs, right? Pokemon can't ever forget those moves. Yep. What were some of the things I was just talking about in the first take? Crud, I really want to bring that stuff back up. Well, I do know that there really isn't anything based on the show that happened around this area that I can remember off the top of my head, and why did I keep Future Find in the lead? I wanted to switch out to Sumo King. I forgot to do that in between battles because I was just too frustrated over remembering what happened in my previous attempt at this episode. I don't think there was anything that happened in this area in the show, but having seen a Firo reminded me of like the first issue of the Electric Tale of Pikachu comics. Oh, speaking of Firo, Firo was in the Electric Tale of Pikachu series, which changed its subtitle every 4 issues for some reason. It was, which also that series was probably the only Pokemon comic book series I've actually collected the full set of, from issue 1 all the way to the final issue. Then again, it doesn't help that it only ran for 16 issues. Yeah. But that series was loosely, and I put heavy emphasis on loosely, inspired by the show. And in the first issue, Ash didn't get his Pikachu from Professor Oak. Nope, he didn't even meet Professor Oak until like the 3rd issue, I think. Out in Mount Moon. Yeah, kind of a weird place to be meeting up with a Pokemon professor. But yeah, he found a wild Pikachu chewing on some electric wires in his house, thinking that it was food. And so he decided to start taking care of the Pikachu as his own. And the very first Pokemon that Ash actually caught after getting his trainer's license was a Firo. Yeah. Then again, it was after Alcrud. That was after getting chased by a whole flock of Spearow, with the Firo being their leader. So in a way, it kind of reflected the first episode of the show, where Ash and Pikachu were being chased all over Route 1 by a flock of Spearow, and ended things off with a giant thunderbolt. But in this one, he also caught a Firo near the end, which then became a party member for him in that... Oh, come on! Every single time I've been hit by smog when I wasn't asleep, I get poisoned. But yeah, that comic really went out of its way to be a lot more intense than the show ever could have been. Like, at one point, Ash was helping a bunch of people fight off Team Rocket that when they were trying to steal a Clefairy from a little girl. And Jessie sicked her Arbok on Ash, and it started using Wrap on him. It would have crushed him had everyone not fallen asleep due to either Jigglypuff or Clefairy using Sing to put everyone to sleep. And how come Sumo King keeps on getting poisoned? You know what? I'm not even going to bother with rest this time. I'm just going to take the poison damage and use an antidote after the battle. Seriously, 3 times in a row I've been poisoned. In the same battle. Also, I think halfway into the series, when they got to the Pokemon League, Ash had a Charizard, and the only way that he could control it at the time was by lighting a special candle that would somewhat hypnotize Charizard into obeying him. But then when it came up against, in a one-on-one battle against another trainer's Charizard, its instincts took over completely. And by that, I mean that his Charizard was out for blood. And it probably would have killed the other trainer's Charizard had Ash not stopped it and brought Charizard back to its Pokeball. In fact, if this take successfully works, I'll flash up a picture of the panel of that comic where it had the other trainer's Charizard bleeding. Because Ash's Charizard bit the other trainer's Charizard really hard into its neck, and it was pouring blood out of its mouth. Pretty intense. It probably could have died had the battle not ended right then and there. And not faint, actual death. Okay, hopefully Sumo King can one-shot this Doduo. Thank you! I don't think Sumo King can do anything against the Sphero though, because no more uses of Headbutt, because that move is all out. Oh well, at the very least, it's not going to be a permanent move. Let's give this Sphero to Thundro so that we can get some quick super effective damage. Tons of experience. Ooh, 972. Nice. Shot down in flames. Yeah, I'm gonna swap out Sumo King for Thundro for this next battle. Actually, how much does Thundro need? 2516. That's more than I'm gonna get. Okay, west of Fuchsia City. Okay, I'll follow the signs, but I was trying to go down and I went left instead. TMs are on sale in Celadon, but only a few people have HMs. Yep, and I've got 3 out of the 5. At least the 5 that are in this game. Later games go on to have as many as 8. Although they've been getting better about how they handle HMs and how many are actually mandatory. In fact, I think in X and Y there was only one instance where an HM was mandatory, and it was just to cross a small gap between a small pool of water in one route and then just to climb up the rest of Victory Road. Other than that, every other use of every single HM has been completely optional in those games. Aw, bummer! Teach Pokemon moves as the same element type for more power. Or teach them moves of various different types for more effectiveness against your opponents. You know, just so that you can have better coverage. Right out here because there's more room. Yep. I can't believe that it's been 20 years already since the series first began. I mean, back then I think it was 1996 was the first game that came out over here in the States. I was only 6 years old. And yeah, I messed up in, I think, like, Pokemon Red when I said that I was 10 years old when I first got Pokemon Red. I was a bit mixed up at the time when I said that, so I got a little confused with my own words. But yeah, I was 6 years old when I first got into Pokemon. I never thought that would be as big as it currently is right now. Nice, level 36. Better heal off that poison. There we go. And I guess I could swap out Thundro for someone else now. Yeah, Salad. It's cool you made your Pokemon so strong. Might is right, and you know it. Okay, I think we've got enough time for one more battle. Have you heard of the legendary Pokémon? Well, at this point, the answer would be pretty obvious. So yes, I have, and Farfetch'd. I think this is the first time we've seen one. And of course, I have a grass type out against a flying type. Then again, it's Farfetch'd, so yeah, the result should be obvious. Despite the type disadvantage, Farfetch'd is not that good of a flying type. It didn't even have wing attack. Or did it? I don't know. I'm probably not gonna give it a chance to try. Oh wow, we're tied for levels and... Huh. Okay. I think that's the first time I've seen Swords Dance used in this game. And that's the second. Okay, let's just cut to the chase. Why? Why'd I lose? The 3 legendary Pokemon are all birds of prey. Well then, maybe one day we'll see them. But that's enough for now. See you next time.